Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lobotomy Corporation. We're continuing on where we left off from the previous episode, and once again, I do apologize that it was such a long episode, but I think these episodes are going to get pretty long the more we get into this game. So we're going to go as long as possible. E-Court almost sacrificed himself to Plague Doctor here, and yeah, we're going to be dealing with him some more. But if you find yourself new to the channel, welcome, glad to have you here. If you want to watch the beginning of this, you can find the playlist down below. And if you're returning, as always, thank you for showing up. I do love to see your faces. So that is, yeah. As always, you know, with the engagement buttons down below, they always help me out and get these videos out there for more people to view them. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, I kind of planned out Hostile Buffalo and Peaceful Buffalo down here. They're working together, which is very fitting for them. We probably need to get some more employees, in all honesty. So we're going to go and hire. I'm going to hire a basic one. And then we're going to say, hey, choose across the board. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with that. We're not going to customize their appearance. We're just going to go with Susan. Susan, welcome to the company. We're going to put Susan here. This is a good training area right here. However, she is close to Plague Doctor, so, you know, she's going to be first online. We did lose Ruby, so what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to move E-Court over here. E-Court is now going to handle this lovely thing over here until we can get all the weapons from it. Otherwise, E-Court can help Kevin with Teddy Bear over here. We do want to work with all of these employees down here, so I might bring some more down here. We might take Kevin, honestly. Kevin was good up here for a little bit, but I think he needs to start working down here with this team. Okay, we do have a Bird up here, but I'm not too worried about Big Bird. I think E-Court and Vincent should be able to stay up here and handle this. Vincent, there's not really much for them to handle, in honesty. We don't need to work with these. We can, I mean, we've already filled them out. A lot of this is going to be kind of learning these abnormalities on here. So what I might do, actually, is we might take Hitch. We need to make sure someone works with this, but Hitch could possibly work with some more of these down here. I would love to get Hitch's Justice up, but there's not a lot of ways to work with Justice besides maybe this one, Scorch Girl, maybe, I don't know. But I do want to go ahead, and I think I might go ahead and upgrade Dirk Souls. Let's go ahead and do that. So Dirk Souls, we're going to strengthen you, and we're just going to go ahead and get you up a good chunk. I think I'm going to get Temperance and, yeah, we need Fortitude, honestly. You can work on your Temperance later, but I think more health is going to help. But I'm want your Justice up a good chunk. So I'm going to do that for Dirk Souls. And I'm actually going to move Dirk Souls down here. Dirk Souls is going to help Danzy out, I think. Actually, we'll send Kevin and we'll send Dirk Souls right there. And we'll have Denova as our test employee for that. I think that is a good setup. Now let's go ahead and look at our ego list. And one thing I want to look at is, you'll probably notice in the last episode, Hostile Buffalo killed a lot of people. She did. Yeah, I mean, this thing destroyed everyone. And it doesn't really say anything about that. I didn't know until it already happened. And she killed, I think, 4 employees in our last episode. Of course, you know, we restarted at the end of that episode. I kind of explained to you what happened. But yeah, in the original part of the episode, she killed a good number of people. But last episode, Ruby's the only one that died at the end of that, just because of the restart I had to do. So let's go ahead and parse out our weapons here. So we have a Frost Splinter. I think I'm going to give that to, who has a weak weapon? Vincent has one of these up here. Oliver, Danzy has a wild type weapon. Hostile Buffalo has magic bullet. This one is really good, but she has to be by herself. We have to be careful of that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give Peaceful Buffalo these pistols. I think that's a very fitting one for him. And then Kevin will give the Life of a Daredevil. And then for Frost Splinter, let's give that to Dirk Souls. Dirk Souls, I think, would enjoy the Frost Splinter. It's blue. His favorite color is blue. I think that's a good one to go with. Okay, so we have that. Now, who do we want to have other weapons? E-Court, we can have a better weapon for E-Court. Ooh, Dirk Souls, actually, no. Get back to the one with Frost Splinter. E-Court, I might throw on... It's kind of hard to say. I might give him the Grinder because I don't feel like Bear Paws is that great. I could be wrong, but it feels like... Dang it, Dark Souls. Get back there. All right, so E-Court, I think I might give him the Grinder because I think that thing's just really, really good. And then we need to make sure we have these employees equipped with some of our best weapons. So Hitch, let's give Hitch the big gun. I think we'll give him the big gun. Yeah, we want to make sure that someone is speedy though. So I'm not sure. Yeah, attack speed. So repression. Hitch is at 1 repression. So actually this would not be great on him. So let's give him the Bear Paws. And let's actually give this HE weapon to someone with good Justice. I think Vincent will be good for that. He has 3 Justice, so he'll be able to fire that just a little bit faster. Okay, so Who doesn't have a weapon? Let's find out. Devona doesn't have a weapon, so let's see. Devona's gonna be working with our team down here. She needs a suit as well. We can give Devona, let's give, just in case, we'll give her the Zane weapon so she can kind of beat up people if she needs to. We want to go ahead and look at our different suits. Because Hostile Buffalo has the gun, I'm just gonna go ahead and give her the suit. That'll fit her really well, and she can wear it. Frost Splinter, just like for Hostile Buffalo, Dirk Souls will get this suit as well. And I think we didn't unlock the axe, but I think we're gonna give E-Cord this suit. So if we look at the bear paws, that's 8.0, 1.0, 1.0, 1.5. This one has 1.5, 1.8. So it's about the same, and it's honestly not as good. If I'm looking, well, okay, okay, endures black damage. We'll take him, give that to E-Cord. I think that I feel safe doing that. That seems that's a suit for him. It's known as the Woodsman, and anyone who knows E-Cord, you know, his trees is his thing. Grinder MK, we have that. Bear Paws, we have an open spot for it. I think we're gonna move people off this one, so I'm gonna put Destiny on that. She does have that suit. Oliver, we need to resist red damage as much as possible, so I'm gonna put him there. So Oliver's gonna be our sacrifice eventually. When I know there's no other way for us to get out of something, Oliver's gonna jump in that machine and he's gonna go bye-bye. We wanna get a suit that is resistant to a good amount of damage. So let's go with, this one is okay for red damage, but not much else. Danzy's gonna keep the bird. This one's okay. This one's kind of okay across the board, so I might give her Wing Beat. Wing Beat would be decent. All right, so I think everyone's suited out except Susan. Let's get Susan a suit as well. And I think Susan will give her that one as well. Yep, that looks good to me. Seems like we've got all this planned out. Susan doesn't have a weapon. Let's give Susan a weapon. Everyone is equipped. Let's give her the pistols. And let's see. Peaceful Buffalo has those pistols. I see my cat walking behind my monitors per usual. Midna. All right, so I think that's the setup we're going with. That is a long initial setup. It's about 7 minutes into the video, but you got to do it if you want to succeed in this game. So let's go and begin management and see what new abnormalities we got. Okay, what do we have down? Uh-oh. Oh, wow, he got it at the end of our previous episode. And I said, oh no, oh, what is that? Oh no. I cannot believe that carried over. I can't read that fast enough, but yeah, here we go. I think they're transforming into these things. Yeah, they are. Oh no. Oh no. Then said Vincent and to his fellow disciples, let us go. Oh no. Is this the 12 disciples kind of like deal? Quinn answered and said to them, thou art the son. Oh no. Are these like angels? Oh no, Danzy was the first one to go too. Oh, does that mean I'm gonna lose all these guys? I can't control my camera. Oh no, there we go, okay. Oh, wow, dude. This is not. Let me guess, you're Aleph type? Hang on. Everyone died. We're not gonna have a single employee come back to us. I mean, we can restart and do the memory repository, but we can't go through this day. It's impossible. Every time we go into this day, it's gonna end. Oh, and I can't escape? Don't fear, for I am the... Oh, thou shalt not leave until I permit thee? Oh, no. Oh, look at that. Unknown. Attacked. Wow, and they endure just about everything except justice. Everyone's freaking out up here. Oh, no. I wish this was lit up so I can get a better picture of this, man. Who's... And what is this? What is going on with John? They didn't fully convert. This was E-Cord originally. Is this the third trumpet music? Kevin's still alive? Kevin. The one towards the end. He's even healing off of him. Oh no, there went his mobile. Okay, there went his. Okay. All agents are dead. Rewind to the memory repository. Wow. You big jerk. I wish this room was lit up. I would love to see it. Can I look? Where is? Okay, Big Bird escaped. Where is Plague Doctor's? Is this it? Oh, wow. Can you somehow survive this? Order suppression, and there's no suppressing it. My thing is, how do you even beat this thing? Yeah, this is completely unknown. I mean, we have to restart the game. There's no, you can't, no one can fight these things. All of our strongest employees got converted into these guys. And yeah, they're A-lift type. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wow. That's crazy, man. Okay, well, rewind to the memory repository, because that's all we can do. Dang, you know, I should have known because he got the blessing. But that, how do you beat that? How do you possibly beat that? I would love to find out more about the abnormality, but I have no idea how you even begin to do that. Yeah, I mean, we have to restart. So, like, you know, we have to return to the main menu and restart the game. Start from day one. So let's return to the main menu real quick. I was not expecting that to be part of this episode today. No, I should have known better when Ecord got, and you guys are probably watching the last episode like, wow, you're gonna have a fun surprise. So Codex. Yeah, this thing does not appear here. Oh, we didn't finish the Witch Queen either. Oh, we didn't finish Snow Queen. Oh, no. Okay. That's unfortunate. Well, guys, it's time to start the first day. Start the new game with the current abnormality observation levels. Yes, and if I have the mod correctly, we should carry over some of our employees over. And I'm doing that just so it's not going to take us long to get back. I might skip ahead days. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys, for this episode, I'm going to start fresh because I want to like get new abnormalities and stuff. But if you guys want me to jump ahead when we have new abnormalities and that stuff, let me know. Or if you just want to see how this episode, you know, if you just want to see everything the way I do it, the way I'll just uncut really video footage, then let me know about that too. But I mean, all we can do is restart. That's all we can do. And I'm wondering if it's going to go through the story again. Okay, there's one sin. So we know one sin. And for the sake of story-wise, I'm going to skip a lot of this. I don't feel like you guys have seen this story before. If you guys want me to do the story again, let me know. But for the most part, I'm just going to kind of skip it because we've already done it. We've already seen it. Can you inform about the company? Okay, so Angela is Angela per usual, and the control team is accessible. Yes, expand. And I don't know if we're going to get our first abnormality here or not. Memory repository imprinted. Okay, so we do have our employees here, which is good. We have all of our gear, which is even better. So this is going to be a really easy day. We're going to go ahead and jump in. We're just going to send one of our employees that we should build up probably. And let's say TU. We haven't worked with TU too much, so I'm going to send TU in here, and TU can bring management there. We can have... We're going to save these as kind of backups to learn new abnormalities. I'm going to keep you guys, you know, my named people. So like Vincent, Kevin, Hitch, Danzy, Hostile Buffalo, TU. Did Kevin die? Where's Kevin? Kevin, did you make it? Okay, no, good. Thank goodness Kevin's here. Do we have Evan? We don't have Evan anywhere. We need to get Evan in here. So I'll probably name Evan at some point and get him here. We can't hire anyone, but that's okay. So we'll have TU come in here. We'll have... I'm thinking about this way too hard. I just need... Let's throw Hitch in here, and let's throw... like I said, all these are kind of... Let's throw Record in here. There we go. All right, there's our first team. They're going to work with one sin. No problem. One sin, we already know everything about one sin. I'm going to go through Hitch in here, and we're just going to do repression work. So let's go ahead and speed through this. Okay, and just like that, work one is complete. So here we go. We're going to go and hit the complete button. We got an S rank. his justice went up a slight bit to 15 to 22, which is great. So proceed the next day. We're gonna see some more story, and like I said, I'm going to like kind of go through these days relatively quickly. So if there's parts I can skip and parts I can't, then we will. All of these are new to us. So, however, the curse continues eternally, never broken. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. This is a recording of the day we must never forget. However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. I'm gonna go with this one. I like that one. That one sounds like another one of those Grimm fairy tales one. Face the fear, build the future, and that's exactly what we're doing, Angela. We face the fear. All right, control team, confirm, expand that out for us if you don't mind, Makuth. Okay, so we can get another employee in here. Let's send some of our, we're gonna get Oliver back up. Oh, and I didn't get to send Oliver. We're gonna have to get that one back, aren't we? We didn't complete it. Yeah, if I wanted to, you know, be a completionist, I guess. Dark Souls, we can work with him some more, so let's throw him in there. And we can work with the new abnormality. Okay, so we have this one. Okay. What are we gonna do with you? I made the mistake of not getting one of my pawns, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's send Hitch, and I'm gonna do... What do you make me think of? I'm gonna do attachment work. Let's do that. All right, see what happens. Hopefully Hitch doesn't die. I don't think he should. We got high-level employees, but granted, high-level employees are not always the best. Okay, well, I don't think attachment was it, because Hitch is taking a lot of damage and not getting any successes. Wow. Wow. Oh, there's one. Okay, we're doing okay. One's good. Not great. Okay, well, nothing has changed with you. We have 3 boxes, which is almost 0 to nothing. Okay, let's do repression work with Dark Souls. I ideally don't want to lose you, but I don't think repression's gonna be it, but you never know. We're gonna see what happens. Okay, nope. Well, there's one box. All right, we're good. Doing better. Okay, better's good. Okay, just a little bit more. See how we do there. And it's kind of, you can see they have like a different arm and, oh yeah, this one's kind of an interesting one. Okay, so their appearance changed. They're not looking great. And I forgot to read all this stuff up here. Let's get some guidelines. Maybe guidelines will help us out. Let's do 2 of these. Committing repression work with the abnormality showed the best energy results. The work produced a good number of PE boxes, but negatively affected the health. Any work other than repression was found to improve the health. So we need to do anything other than repression. So let's try insight, and let's do that with Hitch. Let's keep trying that. And while they're doing this, just so we can get boxes going, actually, we're not gonna do that because we're gonna have a meltdown. I'm gonna learn this abnormality first. However, the curse continues eternally, never broken. Death is another form of joy brought by birth. Insight was not great. I don't think this thing... Okay, it's better. It's just kind of hurting, but that's okay. Repression work. Repression was the best, so we could actually probably build some people with repression here. So let's send E-Cord to work on his repression. Let's do that. So I'm wondering if with Plague Doctor, if you... Oh, okay. Meltdown, that's fine. It's, of course, you. I'm wondering with Plague Doctor, if you are careful enough, you can get far enough into the game to where you could build up your employees and actually suppress that thing. Because in my mind, it almost looks impossible to suppress it. Okay, after repeated repression work, the abnormality collapsed with a weak moan on the floor. Once that had passed, that is not a great name. I'm not going to pronounce that out loud. Who had carried out the work process began to suffer in unidentified symptoms. Soon, it was born anew. So okay, I'm assuming this is one that's going to kill our employees. So let's figure out the best work. Oh, attachment wasn't it. Okay. Instinct is, oh wow, okay. So no high-level employees really need to work with us. It's a miracle that Hitch even got a single bit of work done with it. All right. Insight work. Let's do a low. Let's just send T in there. T may have a better chance. Meanwhile, we're just gonna, I don't know, throw Hitch in for repression. Just get our box quota going. Okay, let's see how T does. Hopefully T doesn't lose her mind or anything. We probably should have brought someone in with the penitence weapon, but it's okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's see how Insight is. Insight is good. Okay, Insight is good. And repression like we were. And we get a new suit. Okay, very good. So we can get suits from this. We need to find out who it is. We could complete the day if we really wanted to. And I might do that. We might go ahead and complete the day just to move on. I really need to probably be getting lower employees and working with them. Like I said, I'm working on these 3. I honestly probably need to wait till we have better abnormalities, but we can kind of work on repression here. We can alternate repression and insight. So this would be great for Ecord to work on. So I think I might do that. But let's go and end the day, get a new abnormality so we can work with multiple things and keep this interesting, shall we? So Hitch's temperance went up. Justice is still there. Justice is still there for Dirk Souls. So yeah, pretty good day so far. So that's day 2. We're moving through. Going as fast as we can. All right, so we know Score Squirrel and Fairy Festival. We've already done these 2. I'm not gonna pick them. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna try my best to pick a new abnormality when I can. You see a song in front of you. It's approaching, becoming more colorful by the second. That scares me. And once again, I'm gonna skip the story. If you guys wanna see it again, let me know. If you're new to the channel and you somehow say, hey, you're back at day 1, cool. You can go check out the previous part of this series and yeah, see the story there. But most of you guys, I think, have played this game before. I've watched a good bit about it, so you know the story already. Okay. But my goal is to get up to back to where we were as soon as we can and then get back to the story there. So expansion level, confirm, Malkuth. Very good. We'll have 5 employees we can work with. We don't really need it, but it's okay. Wait, what? Didn't we get... No, we got 1 new abnormality. Okay. My brain broke there for a second. Susan, and I think with the LOB points, I'm going to get one of our new members into the game. So, or not new members, but one of our previous members that I haven't been able to add, I think. So, or I just forgot to add Evan back, and I do apologize, Evan. So let's go ahead and hire for 1 LOB. This is going to be Evan. Evan, welcome back to the company. And we are going to just level you up just a tad. We won't be able to give you justice, but that's okay. We can work with this abnormality here and get you going. Evan, I think we're gonna get you some, you know, you're gonna look a little tired, I think, or you're just annoyed. There we go. Like, why am I here? Why'd you put me in this? I don't want to be here. And then we're gonna make you have like, actually, yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna come to Evan. All right, so there's Evan. Evan's gonna go in here and help us with this team. And like I said, these are kind of gonna be our pawns, which actually makes me think. TU we want in here, E-Cord. I kind of want to build his stuff up. Dirk Souls, I don't think we need right now. I'm gonna put Dirk Souls back. And then let's put one of our pawns in here. So let's do Maxim. Maxim is our pawn for right now. He's a 2/2, so it's fine. All right, let's begin the day. What do we got? What is that thing? You scream attachment. And that's what I'm gonna do. So attachment work, let's send, yeah, Maxim is gonna go there and work with that. We're gonna start with repression up here, and I'm gonna send Equor to do that. And then just so we can work with like, you know, getting people's stats up and work with Evan, we're gonna send him to do repression with, I'm gonna try my best to get repression work on all of our employees. Now, it seems like none of our bonuses or anything like the blessed, obviously the blessed, but you know, the crumbling armor bonus that Danzy and Hostile Buffalo had, it doesn't carry over, so we don't have to worry about any of that. Okay, so we had good repression work there, which is good. Let's get their basic information. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, so it's both. Interesting. Oh, and you got a hat. SP and HP +2. Good looking weapons there. Got some escape information we can still get. So let's go ahead and get some insight work done here. And we'll throw whoever's better at it. I want to throw someone who can level up. So let's go and get Evan in there and do that. All right, so we know attachment worked really well here. So I don't think I'm gonna need to grab that. We already have a meltdown. That's fine. I'm going to grab some guidelines just so we know what's going on. When it was normal, the counter lowered with a normal probability. When the work result was bad, the counter lowered with a high probability. Okay, so we just don't want it bad. So I can assume that I want to do attachment work again. Evan's working again, so we can do, you know, TU can go down there and work. And then we'll send Equor to do some insight work with one sim. Okay, Evan's not doing too hot, but that's okay. It's just because they probably don't have a, oh, come on, Evan, you can make it. Okay, cool. We've made it halfway there. We have 5 boxes, unfortunately. Not too great, but that's okay. And it doesn't escape either. We just need to make sure we remember the conditions of it. We need to go back and forth, which is good. Doing good on this one, Ecord. Oh, that's TU. That's TU. TU has green hair too. All right, let's get the last guidelines. When employee Krizon panicked during work, the counter lowered. Okay, so if it panicked during the work here, it would lower. All right, makes sense to me. Let's work with getting some people's insight up. I'm gonna send Ecord back in here just to work with it. We're gonna keep working with these guys. And let's send Hitch to repression, I think. We need to get Hitch's repression up. We'll kind of go alternate between them. And then we know attachment works really well down here. So I think I might go ahead and send Evan back down here and work again. We're gonna do a little bit more here just so I can learn about these abnormalities. Let's go ahead and get this thing's name too. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun episode. We're gonna restart, see some new abnormalities. I can't believe that happened at the very beginning of our episode, though. I mean, Plague Doctor just like, hey, surprise, you jerk. All right, we need to do insight work here. We need someone with a high success rate, so Ecord go in there and help her out. Beauty and the Beast. Grab those boxes. Very good. All right, good work here. We have 12, so let's get that. We have Fragment of the Universe. Okay. Don't have its work yet, but we know attachment is pretty decent for it. Getting lucky on these guesses, aren't I? Except for this one. This one we were completely wrong about, which is fair. Okay, Ecord's doing that. We don't have all the information for Beauty and the Beast yet, but we can now. So there we go. Beauty and the Beast is fully done. We can get some more weapons from it. We're not going to worry about weapons at the moment. We can get them as we keep going, but I'm not going to worry about filling them out. Let's go read some lore. A self-loathing abnormality that spends every day letting out miserable screams. It wishes to break the cycle of that curse, but there is no way to do so. Beauty was once a fair lady with charming green eyes. One day, this poor lady learns of a job opening at the manor of the Count with promise of hefty payment. The Count had a monstrous appearance. Rumor says anyone who dares enter his manor is never seen again. It must be that hideous monster preying on people. With that thought in her mind, she brought a very sharp knife with her. The lady was hired and worked at the manor. Contrary to the rumor, the monster was nowhere to be seen. Sometimes in the night, she could hear a voice. It was very kind and compensated her for her troubles handsomely. Wait, she could hear a voice. It was very kind and compensated her for her troubles handsomely. I think that might be a translation error, I'm not sure. Working in the manor, the lady bore a greedy thought. If the Count was gone, I could take all of his possessions for myself. One day she went inside the Count's room, the room that she was instructed to never enter during the day. There she saw the Count's true form. He was truly horrendous. Hundreds of eyes, 4 legs. He was neither human nor animal. The lady thought, perhaps such a hideous monster would be better off if it didn't exist. She proceeded to stab the beast with her knife. Surprisingly, the beast laughed in its last moments. Before the lady could even ask why I was laughing, she began to change. Hundreds of eyes formed and a thick coat of fur grew on her. Soon she turned into the beast. Now the manor and all its riches belong to her. Rumor says anyone who dares to enter the Count's manor is never seen again. Wow, that's a different twist to that story that I don't think I've heard before, unless that's the original story, but I don't think it is. I think they've twisted some of the fairy tales to fit the game a little bit, which is very cool. I very much enjoy that. So let's send someone to work with Fragment of the Universe. Let's send Evan down there. Let's get his attachment up. Very, very good. And like I said, if you guys don't really agree with me on the mod about carrying our employees over, then please let me know. But to me, I worked with you guys so much. Like some of these are named members and named people from the comment section, and I want to carry you guys over. I want to carry you through this game as much as I can. So I don't know, that's me. And also it's just going to make the game run or go through a little bit smoothly. So that's at least my hopes and my thought process behind it. Okay, nope, there we go. Let's just go ahead and grab all this. So I know attachment work is good. Those are okay, that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and end the workday. We can finish off this later and get a new abnormality. So S rank, Prudence is now level 3 on Ecord, which is great. Evan is now Temperance 3. Just seeing some stat increases, which is good. Let's grab another one. All right, what do we have? Old Faith and Promise. Those who've been definitely forgotten, ever lengthening corridors of time. This is the one that enhances our weapons. Okay. Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy, or the bracelet shall not forgive those who hold greed in their hearts. Thus, it must be only worn by those in true need. I'm gonna, that one sounds scary. And these are tools. Yeah, that's right. You said every abnormality at the end is a tool. Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. So if they stayed too long, something bad's gonna happen. I'm gonna try this one. And once again, sorry, Angela, we're gonna skip your story. We're learning new abnormalities. I can take pride in that. Okay, there we go. I drink the champagne. All right, so now expansion level for the control team. If I can make it to the security team, that would be fantastic for this episode. I feel like we've made a lot of progress. All right, so we're gonna continue taking this team in here. These are the guys we're gonna level up. We don't need to take anyone. Maximum is kind of our guinea pig. So let's go ahead and move on. I'm gonna kind of build up my LOB points, so just save that for building up employees. What is that thing? That's a heart. Maximum, go. All right, so we can use some of our other employees here. Let's build up, oh, all of you are 3 except T. Let's send T to work with Fragment. And let's send for repression. I want to get Hitch's repression up, I think. I should use the E-Cord. E-Cord's actually starting to become one of our top tier employees. Danzy and Hostel are going to be on the bench for a little bit until we start getting some higher abnormalities that we need to handle. And then let's go ahead and send Hitch to just do some repression with 1,700 good deeds. All right, so this is going to be a timed thing, so I'm going to keep my eye on the timer. Oh, you took it. Okay, returning it was bad. Okay, returning it was not good. Okay. And there's no way for us to heal him because I forgot to take... Yeah, okay, hang on. Real quick. I'm gonna fix my mistakes here. Evan, you are gonna be in charge of mind break duty. So let's take a look at our ego list here. And let's look at Evan. And Evan is going to take a penitence here. TU also has it. I didn't realize TU had it. Okay, well, okay, now we have 2. That's fine. I'll deal with that. Okay, let's try that again. So don't return it early. The longer they hold into it, it looks like the better, but we need to kind of understand how that's going to work. So once again, TU is also busy, so it'll be good if we have Evan that hold on to that. Let's send Hitch to do this again. Let's send E-Cord to do this. Actually, yeah. E-Cord go do that. And then we'll keep Evan on standby. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep Maximum down here, and I'm going to keep Evan down here. So my thought process is that if someone goes out of control because of this thing, they can just start hitting each other with penitence and get their sanity back up. At least that's my thought process behind it. And you guys said you were okay with me restarting in certain aspects, so if I learned, that's kind of part of the game, so I completely appreciate that feedback. Maximum, go in there, grab the heart. Okay, you're just gonna sit here. And now as the time go up, it does. Okay. So let's take a look at that. Those who equip the Heart of Aspiration will benefit from increased HP and attack speed. A heart without an owner, it still beats even after being removed from its body. Okay. We need to send Insight. Someone with good Insight. Maximum could, but let's send Evan. Actually, I'm going to let this go up to another tier. It needs to be a minute. Actually, 30 seconds. So we're going to learn what this guy is. I'm worried that Maxim is going to go crazy. It says it's going to go into a frenzy if he doesn't return it by a certain time. All right, Heart of Aspiration, Teth. Equipable. Okay, so this is an equipable one. Now, if I hit return, yes. Okay, so he doesn't like that. So let's go ahead and take Maximum and fix him up. Oh, wow, he's killing Evan. Whoa. Ah, run away, Evan, run! Okay, TU. Don't kill Maxim. Evan decided to go that way for some reason. All right, so TU is gonna go down here and get Maxim under control. That's exactly why we did what we did. Okay. Very good. Okay, Maxim's back in order. That was kind of wild. And actually, it still counts even when he's raging. When borrowed, its rate of contraction will double, enhancing the borrower's vigor and strength. Oh. If one is to order return the heart without attacking, they will lose their mind and have increased violent tendencies, so they have to attack. Okay. So I don't think there's any benefit for them holding onto it for a long time, but we're gonna leave Maximum. We're gonna just let him have that. If he dies, he might die. I don't know. We're gonna let him hold on to that as soon as possible. Or as long as possible, not as soon as possible. All right, Evan, you go work with Beauty and Beast down there for me. Attachment work. Let's send Tio to do that. All right, meltdown, that's good. One send, we can send Hitch to do that for us. Very good. Let's check out the harder aspiration some more. And actually, I'm going to pause the game because it still runs in the background. Excessive aspiration would bring about unwarranted frenzy. If one is ordered to return the heart of aspiration within 30 seconds of borrowing, the same result will, as the above will occur. Okay, so we know that at least. I'm wondering if they could just hold on to it permanently throughout the entire day. If that's the case, that may be awesome for someone to do a ton of damage. This thing could be really good. I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this gear here. Man, 20? 20 per? Ooh. Okay, let's get a suit, because why not? Ooh, man, bad result there. Hitch, what happened, bud? Okay, we're just gonna let that roll. Repression work. Let's send Ecor to do some repression work with Beauty. Hitch, you actually work, yeah, you just keep working repression. All right, so we're at 4 now. All right, employees who did not attack any targets before returning the heart, or those who returned the heart before 30 seconds, had entered a state of derangement. Repeated mindless killings with their enhanced strength. So yeah, I mean, they can hold to it as long as they want to. I'm perfectly fine with that. All right, well, that's an abnormality that was really easy to deal with. Let's go ahead and work with some of these abnormalities some more. We can go ahead and get this guy's information and fully complete them. Very good. So let's read the fragment of the universe's lore. An abnormality that resembles a child's innocent doodles. Originally, it had no stable form. Its shape would continually morph. To this day, its aspect still changed, albeit I cannot pronounce that word. At much slower pace, component analysis have revealed that the abnormality's consistent manner that does not exist on Earth is notable for a metaphysical appearance that one cannot explain with words. It often shows incomprehensible linguistic activity. One employee tried to decipher its speech. See document number 1. Employee David Song, but their mental contamination level rose beyond that limit within several days. They suffered severe psychosis and had to be quarantined. The abnormality's tentacles, which are quite different from what we considered the average tentacle, for simplicity's sake, we've monikered them as tentacles. We can pierce through the barrier of humanity. Employees impaled by the tentacles will suffer semi-permanent brain damage. When the abnormality escapes its containment unit, it will emit noises in the corridor. As the sounds it makes have what could be considered a melody of syllables, we consider it singing. However, none of our staff can precisely remember it, given that most of the time they are unable to describe it due to their serious brain damage. Those who were within 100 meters of singing called it a sound unheard of in this world. Because of these descriptions, we've titled Echoes from Beyond. See document 2, Singing. Experiment 1, the possibility of communication. We've determined the abnormality has an intelligence similar to, or even higher than, that of humans, and gave a simple language learning course. As a result, crude communication by combining words has become possible. The following is a segment of the communication record with the abnormality. Are all of you kind similar in appearance? A, negative, outside, child. C, picture, face, happy, change form. Why have you come here? Knowledge, share, human. Why do you want to share your knowledge with us? Understanding, knowledge, moment, no. Universe, coincidence, negative, none. This section is an attempt to decipher the conversation with the abnormality. It is based its form on a picture drawn by a child. It changed its form because the child's expression while drawing it was happy. It came here to share its species knowledge with us. The moment we fully understand that knowledge, we will know their ultimate goal. There is no such thing as a coincidence in the universe. Experiment-_2. An experiment on laughter. After watching a video about laughing for 30 minutes, the abnormality understood the concept of laughing. After that, when the employees entered the containment unit to work with it, it would sometimes emit a strange noise with what appeared to be the shape of a smile on its face. It looked like it was mimicking laughter. Experiment 3. We caught the meaning, comprehension of symbols. We taught it the meaning of various symbols along with language. Among them was the shape of a heart. The symbol provoked distance change from the abnormality, and you can see hearts there. Showing the abnormality a picture of the heart, this symbol of the heart, many people believe emotions come from the heart, and this symbol is used to express positive emotions or liking towards someone omitted. After several symbols resemble hearts were seen on the abnormality's body, it seemed to understand that this symbol could be used to express friendliness towards humans. Holy lore, okay. Combining the results of the previous 2 experiments, we can confirm that this abnormality is not hostile to humans and wishes to win friends. Document 1, Employee David Song. David was famous in his department for his attempts to communicate with the fragment of the universe. He was an intellectual who enjoyed reading philosophical books and gazing at the stars. He held interest in the abnormality as such as he got the job. He researched its language and behavior purely out of personal interest. So what became of David? Eventually, he succeeded in entering the domain of the fragmented universe. However, it was obvious that his small brain could not withstand it. He was transferred to the psychiatric ward and died of starvation while singing an unrecognizable song. This is why the abnormality's voice cannot be revealed to the public. Audio record, echoes in the universe, currently removed. Document number 2, singing. Why didn't you tell me earlier that the abnormality was responsible for their condition? I have no idea if there's any pattern, but they all show the same strange behavior on the exact same days. Can you imagine a group of patients staring at the sky with dazed faces, wailing strange noises in the corridor at night while everyone is asleep? I had such a difficult time persuading the other patients that they must have been practicing for the company's upcoming Halloween event. Psychiatric treatment and medicine won't help. Coming, still coming. They still repeated these words, and anything else they utter is not from any language we know. I think sending them to General Hospital was an unwise decision. Doctor from the deleted ward. Wow, that thing had a lot of lore. Okay. Well, that is Fragmented Universe, so we have that going for us. We need to do some insight work with Beauty here, but I think we could honestly probably go ahead and end the day if we wanted to. I'm going to go ahead and do just a little bit of work. We'll send Evan to work Insight with Beauty, and we'll send Attachment for TU down here. And then once again, yep, okay, that's perfect for Hitch to do that. Is that the only thing breaking down? Oh yeah, it is. Great. Okay, so Hitch is handling that for us. Very good. And we'll do one more repression work here with Beauty, and then we'll call it a day, I think. We can go ahead and probably get another suit too. Beauty, let's get a weapon. There we go. Repression work. I'm going to send Ecor to do some repression work with it. Great work with Fragment of the Universe, and I think we'll call that there, and then once Ecor is done, we will end the day. And I think we'll be able to unlock the security team? Information team, that's what it's called, with Yasad. Oh man, I gotta figure out how to distinguish the thumbnails for you guys so you guys know what's going on. All right, so Ecor is level 4 now, which is great. Evan is level 3. TU is level 3. Very good stat increases overall. Well done, all of you. And we're probably gonna have some more story for Angela. How's your life been? It could be better. Okay. Expansion, confirm. And all right, no new abnormalities. So we're gonna be working again. Must be past day 20. So yeah, we have all these missions complete now. So this team is completely set to go. Ecord, I think, is now one of our senior members. He has Justice level 2, so we're gonna put him away for a little bit. And we'll probably work with some of our lower class members here. Oliver, I think, is honestly, we probably, now that we don't have that abnormality, we can probably just go and build up Oliver as one of our top employees. I probably need to give Evan and Maxim some equipment, so let's do that real quick and complete this day as soon as we can. So let's do an ego list. Let's look at our suits and weapons. All of those are taken. Let's look at our Teth weapons here. So Evan, you can have Beauty's weapon. Yeah, I think that's good. And let's go and give you Beauty's suit. And then for Maxim, okay, let's get Maxim. See where'd my game go? There it is. Let's go ahead and look at weapons, and you can get Cherry Blossoms. And for the ego suit, we'll give you 4th Match Flame. Very good. Close. Game management. All right, so this should be a really simple day, nothing crazy. Repression work. Let's go ahead and work on repression for some of our other employees here. Let's send Evan to work on that, get Evan's work up, fast forward a little bit so we're not doing anything boring, I guess. Oliver, let's send you down here and work on your attachment, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna work through this day real quick, and then yeah, I'll skip ahead and see you guys in a minute. Okay, so we've actually had our first escaped abnormality here. Fragment decided, hey, I'm sick and tired of you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and send our strike team down here to handle that with no problem. And we have some high level employees, so I don't think we're gonna have much issue doing this. And because of this, we're going to be able to complete some of those objectives a little bit easier. But yeah. All right, so you guys are walloping on it. Sandy is okay, I think. Can't necessarily see what's going on, but yeah, you guys did fine. So fragment has been contained, and you guys can see how that I've done a little bit of work here back and forth. Yeah, we're doing pretty decently. I'm gonna go ahead and send Evan to work with one send here. We're gonna do some more attachment work here and there. I'll probably send Oliver down there, and then Beauty needs to be worked with Insight. We'll probably send, I don't know, we can send Maximum or someone like that. Of course, you entered just in time right there. Insight work, we can send, yeah, we'll send Maximum down there. My goal is at least to get some more weapons, get these employees trained up a little bit. And yeah, thought I'd bring you in for that little bit of battle with Fragment. Let's go ahead and send T in here to work with that. And we're gonna have someone who can work with Repression. I'll probably send Evan in here to work with Repression on Beauty, and that will probably be the day 5 for us. So let's go ahead and click on Beauty and do Repression, and we'll throw Evan in there. Cool. And so we'll get some more weapons for Fragment Universe. By more, I mean these two. We'll probably grab a, do we have enough to grab a suit and a weapon? Yes, we do. We got a suit and a weapon from Fragment now, which is awesome. And then we'll grab, I think, one more from Beauty. We won't be able to get both, but I'm thinking we'll grab another suit just so we can protect some of our newer employees. All right, very good. I think that's where we're gonna end day 5. Awesome. So we got S work, had a lot of stat increases across the board. Oliver's now ranked 3 for our employees now. Very, very good. Let's go ahead and proceed to the next day. Day 6, and here we go, a new abnormality. We have a fairy festival and Scorch Girl gun. We're not gonna take them, we're gonna take this one. She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was her only listener. We have Angel again. Let's go ahead and skip the dialogue. All right. Information team, Yasad. It's good to see you again, Yasad. Hadn't been that long, but you know, good to see you again. So I feel pretty comfortable. We're moving pretty quickly for this episode, and we got our memory repository imprinted for this, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and send, I'm gonna keep using these guys up here, but I'm gonna send, I think, Hitch to work down here, and I'm gonna have Dark Souls work with him. Ecor's level 4 now, so we'll keep that around. And because we need to work with someone new, Maxim is, we'll send a new one down here so we can have just a kind of array of employees up here. So we'll send Arang down here. Actually, let's get Destiny. Destiny's been with us for a little bit. Let's send Destiny down here. Actually, no, I said this is gonna be like our sacrificial lamb, unfortunately. So we'll send Devona. And I do want to get some more of these employees built up, but I just don't, we don't need them at the moment. We'll need them eventually when we have new abnormalities, but for right now, I think we're okay. We're gonna have plenty of LOB points eventually. I mean, we already have 20. We can already buff a lot of these people. But yeah, I think we're gonna kind of just stick with what we got right now. I'm gonna try not to use these too much and just overpower my employees, because we do need low-level employees. And I do want to build them up as, you know, naturally as well. But we're going to need more employees way down the line, so I don't feel bad about kind of saving this up. All right, begin management. Let's see what we got here. It is a old lady in a rocking chair. Okay, Devona, go do some insight work. That could probably be the worst thing I could probably do, and I wouldn't know it, but that's okay. We're going to send, oh yeah, we actually need people who need to work on their attachment up here. I didn't think about that. Does anyone in the other team need attachment work? Dark Souls does. Go send him up there. He also needs insight, so he can work with that. Let's get Oliver to work on his repression, so we'll send him to Beauty. And let's check out what's going on down here. Inside of this abnormalities unit, a suffocating silence draws near. Okay. Is that death? I'm sorry, that was probably mean. Okay, let's see here. Everyone's doing good. Let's speed up time a little bit. Okay, conversation is meaningless. All she needs is audience. Devona. Okay, so she just tells stories. Before this abnormality's ever-winding story began, Devona managed to finish their work quickly to get out of there safely. Okay. Okay, nothing bad happened, which I guess is good. So we did insight. Let's see how that was. So about 50%. Devona was level 2, so 45%. Let's try attachment work. 60. Oh, another. We have a lot of attachment. I don't remember. Well, not a lot. We have fragment and this one. Okay, well, let's send Devona to do attachment work then. All right, so Beauty is like this. Let's send Dark Souls up here because he needs to work on his insight, so that's good with me. Attachment work. Who else needs to work on attachment? Dark Souls does. He might alternate him between these two, in all honesty. Probably Dark Souls up here. Yeah, I'll send Dark Souls in Fragment. Repression work. Let's send T work with repression on that. And then, okay, we have a breakdown. That's fine. We'll just send Maxima to deal with that. Sounds good to me. Very good on this, Debona. All right, cool. Very well done. Okay, so we've accumulated exactly half of what we need. Let's go ahead and take a look at our other pieces here. All right, so yeah, attachment and insight seems to be our best. And let's go ahead and get guidelines 1. When an abnormality other than this abnormality was worked with, the counter lowered. Oh, so if you ignore her, she doesn't like that. You don't say. Dark Souls, get in there. You going straight back to work, bud. Let's go ahead and get you with some more. We need someone with instinct. We need an abnormality that works with instinct pretty badly. Devona can go up here and do attachment work, I think. Repression work for Oliver in there. Okay, Dark Souls didn't do too hot. About a medium result. Still good though. We've already completed the workday, which is nice. Let's go ahead and get these guidelines. When the counter reaches 0, black shapes formed inside the containment unit. We decided to dub these shapes Solitude based on the condition in which they form. When the Solitude piled up, it stuck to McKenna when they entered the containment unit. Okay. Interesting. We're gonna have Dark Souls build it. Oh wow! I didn't even realize we had our first ordeal. Dark Souls should annihilate these things. You should anyway. I say that, but it's... Oh, why did it explode? I've never seen them explode like that. Unless they've always done that. Oh, they trying to free her. Oh, okay. So now we see those weird black shapes. Let's see. Halen had to deal with the continuous white damage until Solitude eventually fell off. Until it was gone, they could not move or do any work. So continuous white damage. Okay. So Dark Souls here. What is his... He has resistance. No, that's... Oh, wait, no, it's endured. No, is this his Frost Splinter HE? This is his damage. So yeah, he can endure white damage. So Dark Souls can go in here and should be okay. Of course, he needs to work with insight. So let's get him up there and work with beauty. This is a buff Dark Souls' weaker stats episode. So let's go ahead and get him up there and do that. I didn't realize we were already there, man. We're flying through the day. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff from here. Get another suit. Beauty's at 49. We can get the last weapon there. Awesome. I'd like to find out more about you, but we need Dark Souls to get his insight up. I think he should be fine with the suit he's got. Okay, so Fragment of the Universe. Let's go ahead and send... I guess we'll work on Devona. Sure. Why not? I don't see why not. And once Dark Souls gets back in here, we'll send him in here. I think he should be able to withstand the damage with the suit that he has on. Hitch is just kind of... You know, he's just kind of chilling. He's vibing. He has nothing else to do right now. All right, how's Dark Souls feeling? Dark Souls, let's get his sanity back up so he can heal. And I noticed that we carried over our shield and stuff too. We've carried over a lot of our abilities. Okay, so that's grabbed. Good. Insight. Dark Souls, you go do attachment work. Because Insight's not... He's going to take continuous white damage, so it should be fine. All right, so she's unhappy. That's fine. Dark Souls is going to sit there, and yeah, you can see he's taking constant damage, which is fine. He should be okay. Beauty can now do repression work. Let's get Oliver working on repression work. Oliver's been around for us for a while. And if you guys want to be an employee, let me know, and I'll gladly make a new employee for you and start training you up. I would like to get like my commenters and viewers as well into this game. Right now, we have a lot of, you know, named characters in the game. But if you would like to be an employee, please let me know. Okay. So you are workable again. Let's send Dark Souls in there. I would like to get more information about you if possible. Workday is complete. Things are breaking down. We'll just send... we'll send... Where are you at? There you are. Maximum, you can have that. Repression work. Actually, let's do instinct work. You need to build up your instinct. We need to do insight work here. Oliver can do that. I think that should be fine. Very good. Okay. Looking good across the board. A lot of new abnormalities. We have a total of 4 new abnormalities. I mean, that's a great start. We haven't had to take a single duplicate yet. And very good work on those Dark Souls, yeah. Good job, man. All right, so we have the abnormality information now. We have Old Lady. Old Lady is our new abnormality. And with that, I think we're gonna go and complete this workday. Yep. Very good, flying through the days. I like to see it. And we're probably gonna get a new abnormality too. Day 7. All right, so we have 2 new ones here. What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. Or, it's a good day. Are you still shy today? What's really pitiful is people like you dying to the likes of me. I'm gonna try this one. Let's see what this one is. I've seen that one before and I wanna know what it's about. Okay. Expand the information team. And guys, unfortunately, I think that's what we're gonna have to call this episode. This was quite the episode. We had to restart our game due to Plague Doctor in our previous run, but I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. As always, your feedback is greatly appreciated. Let me know how you feel about the, bringing over our old employees. I know that may be, I don't know, it could be controversial. I don't know. You guys may say, no, it's fine. Now we understand, just to kind of get through the game a little bit quicker. Because this game, I have heard it can be one that you have to farm a lot. So that's why I did it, just for your viewing sake and for my sanity, I guess. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you for spending some of your time here. I hope you have a great day wherever you may be. And I shall see you in the next episode of Lobotomy Corporation. Bye, everybody.